Two coaching goats have moved on. What's next? Hi, this is Coach Jim Johnson. Who's the greatest football coach of all time? A few weeks ago, we saw two of the coaching goats, greatest of all time, become unemployed within 24 hours of each other. Of course, Bill Belichick of the New England Patriots and Nick Saban of the University of Alabama. Both have left their mark on the football world, but also coaches and leaders across the globe. In this video, I will give you their similarities as well as some of the difference and what made them so great. Similarities. One, they both had great passion for the game of football. Both Saban and Belichick were not only passionate about the game of football, but about motivating everyone around them to be the best they can be. Number two, they had similar trajectory in their career, where they kind of struggled early in their career, but then bounced back, and now debatably are the two greatest coaches of all time at the NFL level, as well as the college game. Thirdly, they both had outstanding systems, something all leaders can learn from. Both coaches had similar mindsets and mentalities in making their process very similar as well. Everyone knows about the Bama or Patriot way of doing things. Next, the ability to handle pressure, especially in-game pressure during big moments in their career. Both of these guys handle these moments with tremendous poise. When at their best, they would always find a way to win the big games. Balance is next. While both coaching careers originated on the defensive side of the ball, they also had great balance involvement with their staff and locker room, which made them outstanding. Differences. Well, first of all, adapting. Specifically to the offensive side of the ball, since both coaches were defensive focused, it was necessary to adapt their offenses, and Nick Saban did this much better than Belichick. In fact, after Belichick lost Tom Brady, things kind of went downhill. So next thing is their tree success. What do we mean by that? Assistants that went on to be head coaches. For Saban, many of his head coaches or assistant coaches ended up being successful head coaches, including the University of Georgia coach. For Belichick, most of his assistants struggled when they became head coaches. I think that's something to look at. I think maybe Saban gave more empowerment. And lastly, consistency. Nick Saban ended up being so consistent in Alabama, where they literally, I don't think, ever had more than 2 losses after the first season. Where Belichick had an awesome run as well, but his last few years, they kind of dropped. So with these both guys, they're certainly both incredible coaches, and we can learn a lot from what they did well as some things they didn't do so well. How about you? What have you learned from these two great masters?